Welcome to Crafting with Laurel. We're going to be making a fabric wrapped bowl. I am using serger thread. Changing my color right now. I'm using a teal blue, and I'm going to add this flower when I'm done making the bowl. Alright, I'm threading my needle. I'm using a jean needle. It's a bigger size needle. Alright, if I can get it. My needle threader doesn't work. It misses the hole. Hang on. Come on, get in there. Sometimes you gotta give it a fresh haircut to get it in there. And I think that's what I gotta do. The end of your thread will get a little fuzzy and won't go in your needle. Make sure you get all the fuzz off your needle. And there we go. I got it. Ta-da! Got my bobbin in. Well, hi! We got 4 people. Hi, Jeanette. How are you? You enjoy my videos? Good. Well, I'm working now, so I have to make videos when I can. So I just used scrap pieces of fabric that were all similar colors in the same colorway, as they say. Alright, so I wrapped quite a bit. It's going to be a smaller bowl. Then I'm going to add that little flower. Where'd my little flower disappear to? There it is. So I'm going to add this flower to it. Yeah, I am too. Yeah, it's supposed to be a 40-hour job, but I've been going in at 9 and getting off at 2:30 and 3:30. I guess it'll pick up. I don't know. That ain't 40 hours, you ask me. And now I got a couple of days off. We had a big meeting today. But yeah, it's a big hotel. It's the Marriott Hotel. They got 148 rooms. Alright, so straight stitch. Yeah, they got good benefits too, so that's a plus. And I'm making more money than the last 2 jobs. I gotta retire pretty soon, so I need to get some money in the pot. I'm hoping YouTube will help a sister out, but I don't have enough subscribers right now. So if you're not subscribed, y'all need to hit that subscribe button. I have to have at least 10,000 subscribers to start getting paid good. Right now, I get paid for the commercials. There's a little heart that says, it's got a little dollar sign in it. It's called a super thanks. I don't know if it's still in under my videos or not, but anyway. So if you want to donate, and if you can find that, you can. You don't have to. Alright, so I'm just starting my coil. And I'm not in view. My bad, y'all. I'm not in view. My big hand was in the way. Hi, Mariah, Jeanette. Hold on, let me read them. It won't let me scroll down. Mariah's from Scotland. Well, hi. I would love to go to Scotland. From Talbot. From the Hamptons. Oh, wow. Yeah? I'll believe you. It's beautiful here. We got trees. I live close to the beach. And of course, you know the beach is always beautiful. Unless the storms come. Alright, so I'm ready to start zigzagging. So all I did was secure my start of my coil. And I'm going to turn it and start zigzagging right here. Well, I'm glad you enjoy my videos. I enjoy y'all's company. Alright, so I put it on zigzag. So you want to zigzag over the top of the where the two ropes connect. So you want your needle to go in the middle of each side. So it tightens it up and connects all your rope. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. Is that better? I might need to adjust. There we go. That's a little bit better. Better with my hand in the way. So you want to go slow when your circle is small. And don't worry about your little strings from your raw edge. Most of the time your stitches will zigzag over top of it and it doesn't really show. Every once in a while you'll have strings hanging out. But when your project is finished, just trim them off. Sometimes you can take a pin or a safety pin and pull them out and then trim them. Alright, now you can start going faster. My sewing machine kind of struggles with different thicknesses, so be patient. I'm going to do a smaller bowl, and then I'm going to add that pretty flower. Ooh, this is pretty. I love when you start building your bowl with different colors. Oh my goodness. Turns out so pretty. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So I got teals. I got turquoise. There's a little bit of pink in there. There's some yellow flowers in this one. And I gotta get my little twist out here. But this is just leftover strips of fabric from wrapping other bowls. And I had some left over. Alright, so I don't have a whole lot wrapped, and I'm making a smaller bowl. I'm going to start tilting it. Alright, to tilt your bowl to start your shape. Here, let me answer some questions. Scotland's beautiful. Yes, it is. Yeah. Putting on the big screen. Well, hi. Hmm. Just as long as you ain't got me on a loudspeaker. I don't mind being on full screen on the TV. I don't know about the loudspeaker. If you can stand my southern accent, you're okay. So I just tilted the bolt, or tilted my project all the way up. And the curves of your bowl usually determines on the width of your top of your sewing machine right here. Some sewing machines are real small. Mine's 4.5 inches, so I always have a curve. The only way not to have a curve is to have your center as tall as your sewing machine. Then you can have straight sides, unless you have a real skinny this part on your sewing machine, like the antique sewing machines. So it's really hard to get a straight side. So I'm using that teal thread. Come on, sewing machine. And it's matching all my colors pretty good. Alright, had to stretch it out a little bit. So I hold my finger right here. I don't know if you noticed. Up against it. That's just to guide this part to make sure it's closer. And then I'm using this hand to push and turn. And I'm stuck a little bit because the fabric's a little bit thicker. You gotta give it a little push. Don't push too hard, then you have skip stitches. Just gradually give it a little boost. It's pretty. So my flower, I'm just gonna like applique it. I'm gonna stitch around it. But I'm gonna do it on the inside, on the side, not in the bottom. I don't know, we'll look. We will look. When I'm finished, I'm gonna show you my other project that I've been working on. And that's really pretty. Hang on, I'll answer questions in a second. My hand's starting to say, hey, I don't like this position anymore. Sometimes you gotta just stretch your hands, just like when you're crocheting or whatnot. Just stretch your hands out. Give them a little exercise, get that blood flowing through it. I'm older, but I'm not old yet. Seems like all my friends are older than me, and they keep saying I'm a baby. I'm like, I don't think so. I'm right behind them. Uh-oh, I see a piece of my hair trying to get in there. I don't want no DNA in there. Well, you'll know who made it. If it's got curly hair and it's mine. I know when I crochet, I have to catch my hair from getting crocheted in my project. Alright, my sewing machine has a little thread cutter on the side, and my bowl's starting to catch on it. So I have to keep an eye on that. It's hanging right on it. Almost there. Hang on. Get off of there. Look how pretty. This is one of my favorite colors. Alright, I have some ribbon I've been using. Let me see if it'll match it. I think that's a little bit too much purple in that one. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh yeah. Look at this one. This is a crochet ribbon. I think I'm going to wrap the rest of it around the top with some of that. What do you think? Give it some pretty shiny. And you have to keep a rubber band on these because they go everywhere. Alright, let's see what it looks like, and I'll answer some questions. Alright, let me back up the questions. Or comments. Hi, Mariah. I think I already said that. Y'all talking to each other. That's good. Yeah, shoot. DNA. Got some hair in it. Every once in a while you poke your finger with a pin too, right? Alright, so I'm adding on my ribbon. So how is everyone? What's the temperature where you're at? I know Fahrenheit, I don't know Celsius. Today was, I think, 70, 72. We had rain all day today. It was a little chilly. I think tonight's supposed to be like 50. Saturday's supposed to, I think, get close to 40 in the evening. We're supposed to get some more rain too. I'm in North Carolina. I'm on the south end of North Carolina. I'm close to South Carolina. I'm an hour and 45 minutes from Myrtle Beach. Alright, let me see if I can wrap and read comments. -2. -2. Is that cold? Sounds like it. -2. I had to Google that. I'm used to Fahrenheit. Yeah, we in the States are Fahrenheit. Yep, cold frost. Ooh. We usually say below 0 or 29 below. Freezing here is like 29 degrees. And that's with frost. And that's when your pipes and stuff start to break, and you gotta go out there and wrap them up and put some heat on them. And it doesn't really get too cold where I'm at. It will, but most of the time it don't. So that's a plus. I love this ribbon. I like the shiny. I like how you don't have to cut anything. And they got some real pretty colors. I got this on Etsy. Alright, let's see if it's big enough yet. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be pretty. Can you see it? Let me wrap 2 more. I might have to unwrap. Alright, let me put a clip on. Oh, I got to put the little loopy-doo. Alright, I'll wrap a couple more. I usually, when I cut my end, I'll put a little loop. Alright, that should be good. Alright, looky there. I think that's going to be pretty. Yeah. It's got some of the same colors inside. Alright, let me look. You still have the air conditioner on? Where are you at, Jeanette? I hadn't run my air conditioner in, I think, 2 weeks now. It's been cool enough. It's been cool enough to open windows and stuff. Alright, Zigzag. If you can't comment, it's because you're not subscribed. There's a little button that says subscribe. All you gotta do is touch it, and it's free. It doesn't cost a thing. But if you can't comment in the comments, it's because you're not subscribed. Especially when I'm on live, you have to be subscribed. I didn't know that until a few months ago. Alright, did I wrap enough? I did. Alright, so I think I'm going to wrap a couple more so I can make my little loop. And then I'm going to cut it. Actually, I should cut it now. Alright, I cut it. Save your scraps of rope. You can make bracelets. And you can make that little fancy little, what do they call it? A papa knot? Papa knot. And I think you can do the Celtic heart or Celtic knot. That's a macrame knot. Or if you're what do you call it? A sailor. Sailors know some cool knots. You can decorate your bowls using different knots. Alright, so I'm going to put my needle down, lift my foot up, and I'm going to take and turn and tuck it in there. I like to use my ribbon, the end of my ribbon, to keep it snug under there. over here, you just pull it and it keeps it in there snug. And you can use a knitting needle, a crochet hook, a stiletto, some kind of pokey tool, and you just push up against it. Just don't get it under your needle, so just be careful. And just, you're stitching this side and the part you tucked in. Alright, now back stitch. Turn it. Now you want to stitch this one and this one together. So just, I'm pushing up against it like this, and then I'm pulling the scissors back as I go, so I don't hit my needle. Alright, back stitch. Now let's see where we're going to put this flower. Did that make sense? Alright, so to cut this off, I just pull it upward and just trim it off. Ta-da! Looky there. Well, that looks good, doesn't it? See, I have some strings. Well, just this one right here. Can you see that one? Just take a needle or a safety pin and pluck it out, and then cut it. Here, let me zoom out. There we go. Yeah, the crochet ribbon I get off of Etsy. Just put in the search bar, crochet ribbon. They got all different colors. That looks cute. Alright, let's see. Where do I want to put this? Kind of want to do that. You could put it on the bottom, but I've been putting them on the side lately. I don't know. Do I want to do that kind of stitching? You could put iron-on adhesive on there and just iron it on. But it stays in place pretty good. And then just stitch around it. Is that where I want it? Do I like that color? It stands out. Do I want that? Let me look, see what else I got cut out here. Ooh, that looks cute. The hummingbird looks cute. No. Oh, shoot. We could put some fish. Oh, he's upside down. Oh, that's cute. A little fish. Let me see. Do I got another one? Oh, I kind of like that. Which one y'all like? Not the bird? I kind of like the fish in there. Don't forget I live by the beach. More fish around the bowl. I don't have that many cut out. Wait a minute. Let's see. He's too big. I have a seahorse. I got a dragonfly. I kind of like the little fishies though. Uh-oh, he fell over. No, he looked tacky. I got a turtle. See, you gotta give yourself some options sometimes. Alright, little turtle, let me see, which direction are you? Let's see, I think he's this way. Come on, cooperate. No, he disappears in it. I think the fishies look cute. Huh. See, when I have too many options, it messes up things, don't it? I got a chicken. No, he too big. Laurel, make up your mind. You like the first one? The flower? You like the first one? I got a surfboard with flip-flops on it. Don't forget, y'all, I live at the beach. Or by the beach. No. I kind of like the fish. I like the hummingbird. Let me see. Yeah, the turtle blend in too much. Hi, Sharon. Alright, that was the first one right here. The different colors pop. Well, there's a little bit of that color in here. The fish. We're going to have a debate now. I think he's upside down. There. We can space them out, but I think the fish are cute. Uh-oh. There's the fishies. The fishies look cute, though. I don't know. You like the flower? Hmm. It all depends on who likes what. If they like fish or if they like flowers. If they like the beach look. I only have scrap pieces of this fabric. I think there's a pink one. Oh no, I was kind of wanting to put this flower in here. Where do I want the flower? It's supposed to be like that. It looks tacky. It looks like a hat, a rooster or something this way. So do the flower. Go with my first option that I wanted to do, the flower. But the fish were cute. So we'll do the flower. Laurel, you gave us too many options. Alright, so I'm going to stitch the flower in. Is this where I want it? I think. Alright, so I'm going to look at it in the camera. See, sometimes looking at it in the camera. Alright, should I cover some of this? Because I got 2 rows of green here. If I cover some of that up, it'll calm it down a little bit. Alright. So I think I'm going to go right here instead of by the loop. Alright, ready? We're going to do it. Does it need a stem? Laurel, here we go. Don't do it. Alright. So I put my zigzag stitches on a smaller stitch. So you put it under. Can we see what I'm doing? No. Let me see if I can turn my sewing machine so you can see without dropping everything. Alright, can you see? Is that better? So I'm going to smaller zigzag around the edge. I'm sewing on the fabric and letting the needle drop off the edge. And don't worry about bending your bowl. It's not going to break. It's not going to stretch, but a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to take and turn it. Alright, I got to turn it some more. Alright, you might lose view here because it's tight. I have to look. Oh, my pedal just flipped up. Just take your time. Yep, I know you're not in view anymore. It's hard to see. Alright, so I got to the bottom of that pedal. I'm going to turn it. I'm not pulling my thread too far out of whack, so my sewing machine's fine for me doing that. Some sewing machines don't like you to do that. Alright, now I gotta turn it. Oh, the other pedal came up over top. Let me stick it under the pedal. I mean under my foot. Up to the end of the pedal. Lift it up, turn it. Make sure that pedal goes under the foot. Laurel, you got your zigzag just a little bit bigger than I wanted it. Alright, turn it. Turn it. So all I'm doing is stitching it to the bowl. You know, sometimes just the wrap bowl is boring. Even though it's a pretty wrap, you just gotta give it a little something else. I like to be different. I do things different than most people. I don't try to be like somebody else. Sometimes what they make gives me a whole nother idea. But you just gotta play and experiment. If it works, it works. If it don't, you know next time. Alright, so I got 2 more petals to do here. We're almost there. Uh-oh, I'm off kilter. Okay, turn. Alright, just one petal I need to fix. Looked like it kind of moved a little bit. Uh-oh. That's not where I wanted it. My bowl's making my foot fall down here. Alright, turn. 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 Alright, I started right here. We're almost there. Just kind of moved just a hair, but it'll be alright. Turn it. It's got a little bubble right here, but I'll show you how to fix that. We will fix that. No bubbles allowed. Alright. Let me trim. See, my bowl didn't get too far out of whack. Alright, so all you do, push it back together. Alright, so I have it here. I don't know if you can see, but I got a little bit of a bubble right here. See it? So I'm going to put it on a straight stitch. And I'm going to stitch. I'm going to stitch right here. So we're going to be like quilting. Make sense? Alright, so I'm going to aim it to the end here. Go forward. Back up. Alright. So just follow that line where that little centerpiece of the flower is sticking out. And that will get rid of your little bubble. Plus it'll give it another look. You can also I see I got a little bubble right here. So now you can straight stitch. You're going to be quilting now. You're going to be stitching the lines with a straight stitch. And it'll give another look. Can you see the line where I just stitched it? Alright, let's see if we can do some straight stitches on these petals. Ooh, Laurel, you might be getting too little difficult. Not me. Alright, so I'm going to skip over and I'm going to do it in reverse. Let's see how good I am. I'm going slow so I can keep a straight line. I don't think you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to skip over. Now I'm going to go forward, back stitch. You can trim them little strings from jumping over. Alright, jump over. You know how we do things. Oh yeah, Laurel, you're good. Jump over. So we're kind of quilting it down now. We're getting rid of the bubble. That's from curving and stitching around it. Come on, stay on the line. Uh-oh, okay. Jump over to the other lane here. Back stitch. So this flower ain't going nowhere. It's not not going to go anywhere. Alright, flower is completely stitched down. It ain't going nowhere. Alright, my bowl's got a little slant here. Alright, we cut these. Alright, all you do is shape it back. Not too bad. Alright, you can see my strings where I jumped over. See them? Just trim them off. Ta-da! We got a flower in the bowl. See how it got rid of the pucker? Or the bubble? So you'll have no bubbles and that flower ain't going nowhere. All you gotta do is trim these little strings where you jumped over. And I don't know if you saw, but I did backstitch. Alright, let me get my crank out of my neck and read what y'all talking about. Hey, Sharon. What stitch length? I don't have the numbers on this sewing machine. I have just the, see, I don't have numbers. This is what my sewing machine has. And this was the zigzag that I was using. But when I'm stitching my rope together, I go to that second notch. And then I bring this one up to the second notch. That's for my zigzag for sewing the rope together. But these are my stitches. Alright, sewing machine's crooked. Cool, huh? I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I just go by where I want it. I don't have numbers and whatnot on the sewing machine. She's not that fancy. She's picky, but she ain't that fancy. I paid $25 for this sewing machine. Well, that turned out cute. And here's the other side where the flower is. Right here's where the flower is. See my strings? All you do is take your pen, get that little string out of the, you just pick it out. It'll come out. See? Ta-da! It'll come right out, and then you can cut it off, or hey, that turned out pretty cute. I think I like the flower, y'all. Get my bowl back to shape. Cute. So all I gotta do is trim them strings right there where I jumped over. Easy peasy, y'all. All I did was cut the flower out of a scrap piece of fabric. Alright, y'all. So I am going to, I don't even know what time it is. I think it's past dinner. I am going to get off of here. Yeah, I said I was going to show you what I made, or what I'm working on. So this is what I'm working on. I already stitched him in there. Let me see. It looks like I still got it zoomed in. This is, I'm working on this one. It's pretty big. I got a big craft event in a art gallery coming up November. So I had to get fancy. Gotta get fancy, girls. Yeah, just play. Y'all can Look around your craft room. And don't forget, you can put broken jewelry. You can add things like this thing, which I hadn't found anything for this yet. A fancy button. Look at that button. A fancy button in a bowl. You can put on the inside. You can put on the outside. You can make a lid and put it on the top. I'm trying to grab this bead. I have a wood bead, but it's a misprint. And it has a big hole. Where's my rope at? Get back here. But yeah, see, it fits right on. This one's actually too big. Well, shoot, that button, bead will stay over there. That bead don't want to cooperate. Maybe the housekeeper will find it. This was a stretch bracelet. It's got some pretty, two colors. I've used these in the center of a flower. This is from a stretch bracelet. See, it's got 2 holes here, 2 holes here. You just sew it on. But this was a stretch bracelet. And you can put them on your bowl somewhere. I don't think this one needs anything. But yeah, dig in your broken jewelry, ladies. You'll find something you can decorate your bowl with. I got some of these little tiny roses. You can decorate them with that. Just have fun with it. I got this great big piece of jade. This is made out of jade. It has a hole right here. Alright, pretend this is a bead. You can stitch it down with a bead. That was a pin, but there's a little hole right there. This is real heavy. It's carved. It's a piece of jade. You can use ribbon. You can use something cute like that. This is just, that's how much I paid for it. See, my Habitat store. Go to your thrift stores, y'all. Yep. You'd be surprised what you find. And you can use vinyl. This is a piece of vinyl. Just cut a rectangle and you can put it over top of your loop. Here, let me cut it. And then just stitch it down. You ain't gotta buy nothing fancy. See, you just cut a rectangle and put it right there and just stitch it down. You can use the brown color, pleather leather, instead of buying leather. Oh yeah, look what else I got. I'm getting ready to make a mess. I bought a 1960s necklace. It's made out of brass and some kind of plastic. But this would be cute on a fancy bowl. You could use this one or this one. There's little loops right there. But you can, even these, you could take these off and stitch them. Run a needle through them. Yep, you can do anything. I made a tassel. You can use all your scraps up. Find you a bead with a big hole and pull it through. Make you a tassel. You hang a tassel. Yep, just play, play, play. Play is fun. Alright, we have 11 people and only see about 6 people talking. Hi, River. How are you? A few weeks ago. Uh-oh, you like that necklace, huh? No, you can't have my necklace. I'm going to put it on a bowl. I think I messed it up. Oh, maybe not. Alright, this is what the necklace looks like. That's what it looks like. It's got wood beads on it and brass. It's got inlaid brass in plastic. This is plastic. It's not bone. But I thought it'd be cool. I bought it at thrift store. I thought it'd be cool to put on a bowl. A fancy bowl. Or a basket. More like a basket because this is pretty big. That thing's 4 inches. 4 inches. Yeah, anything, y'all. Put it in a bowl. Or put it on a bowl. Alright, I'm going to say goodnight. Y'all have a good one. Go Chiefs. No, go, I don't really watch football. But I like, the Steelers. Why I like the Steelers? I had an ex-boyfriend that liked the Steelers. Or not a boyfriend, a husband. Had. Alright, ladies, I'm going to say goodnight. And if we have a gentleman, have a good night. See you. Good night, y'all. Eat well. Yeah, X. Period. Period, point blank. Done. Alright, there's the cute bowl. I gotta trim it up and get all the strings and stuff off. I'm glad we picked the flower, even though the fish were cute. Alright, ladies, good night. Good night, Mariah. Good night.